Hi everyone, Marla Mervis-Hartmann here with a quick tip. The quick tip is, what can you do when you are feeling out of control with food? So this can be, I've heard this from so many clients where they're just like spinning out, they're eating way too much, they're binging, they're purging, they're picking all day, and then they're eating too much at night, or they're just eating off their kids' plates. They're just really not feeling, they're just feeling out of control with food. Feeling like they're not able to get it under control and actually back to their healthy habits. So what can you do? So when you're spinning out with food, the number one thing that you can do is let go of shame. So let go of shame around that behavior. So as we know, hello everyone who's joining. As we know, shame is a really debilitating emotion. It makes us feel, it's just, when you're in shame, you just like, it's just so painful, right? It's not an emotion that we can actually create a powerful, positive action from. It's one that spirals us down. So when we let go of shame, what we're actually saying is, it's okay. Although I'm eating out of control, although I'm eating things that I don't want to be eating, although I'm eating at times I don't want to be eating, and I don't feel like I am centered and present with my food, and I'm feeling like I'm binging, although you're doing all of those things, you're still okay. You're saying to yourself, it's all right. I'm giving myself permission to eat this right now. I'm still worthy of love. I'm still worthy of accepting myself, even though I am not feeling comfortable and even though I'm out of control with food. And so that seems a little bit counterintuitive, right? Because I don't know how many times I've heard people say, well, it's actually not okay and it is shameful. Why am I doing this? Why can't I stop doing this? Why can't I stop eating this way? I feel fat. I feel I'm gaining all this weight. I can't get it together. Usually what happens, that catapults them into some sort of diet thing that creates a whole escalade of another issue. So when we say that it's okay, when we actually give ourselves permission to say, I'm okay, we literally stop the programming. We stop in our tracks. We turn that shame into something positive, and we say, I'm willing to accept myself, although I'm eating out of control right now. And that will change things. I promise you, because when we're in shame, we're in this this feeling of anxiety. And when we're in this feeling of anxiety, we cannot become present with ourselves. We cannot allow ourselves to go, like what, have you ever been in a place of shame and someone has wrapped their arms around you and said, you're okay. You didn't do anything wrong. So that's what I want to tell you right now. I want you to listen. It's okay that you're eating out of control. You're okay. It's not your worth. If you eat too much or if you don't, you're okay. And from that place and from this centering and from centering in your being, you're going to find your breath. And you're going to give yourself permission to make another choice. Now, and maybe I'll do another quick tip later on this week, because underneath the shame, we can really look at why it is that you're actually overeating. So I'll save that for another video. But the number one thing you can do, even if you don't want to, I know you may not want to, but I want you to play with and try something else. Because what you're probably doing isn't working, right? You're going into shame and you're pushing yourself into another diet, which is creating the dieting, willpower, binge, shame, diet, binge. And it's just a whole cycle. So when we get out of the shame, we get ourselves back into present moment. If you have any questions about this, go ahead and write them in the comments below. Private message me. I'm so willing to have a deeper conversation around this if this is something that's really challenging. I always look at all the comments of the replays. And so, I'm really all about finding ways that we can bring more pleasure into our life in regards to our relationship to our body and our food and how we're taking care of ourselves. So this is just a quick tip to help you do that. It's not an easy one, but it will make some lasting change and bring some pleasure into your life. If you want to know more about how to bring pleasure into your life, I have an upcoming program called The Pleasure Plan that starts in just 3 weeks. Very excited about it. So if you want to know more about that, I'll put the link in below and private message me, because it's going to be a beautiful program to help you really implement some of the quick tips that I've been sharing on here. Have a good day, everyone. Sending you so much love.